Well, if you have a green thumb but not a lot of space to grow your favorite flowers, fruits, and veggies, Home Depot has the solution. Nicole Cauron is with the Home Depot in Southwest Albuquerque and joins me today. Hi, Nicole.
Hi, how are you?
I'm so excited to learn from you today. I know I can do this, okay? So tell us, what is the concept of yardless gardening?
So gardens seem like only a dream to those of us that don't have a large backyard.
Yes.
So it's so easy to grow a garden without a yard, on a balcony, in an apartment, even a townhouse.
Because a lot of us live in apartments and we think, well, I guess that's not for us, but it is?
Exactly, yeah. Yardless gardening is huge, and it's also referred to as container gardening.
Okay, so tell us how it begins. I know that there are 4 simple steps involved in creating this yardless garden. So what is the process?
So what you're going to want to do first is pick the plants you want to grow. So what plants are going to do well in our climate.
Okay.
And then you're going to want to pick the planter. So an ideal planter is something that is going to give the plant ample room to grow and also has drainage holes so that the roots of the plant don't get waterlogged.
Oh, okay.
You're going to want to pick the right type of soil. So you're going to, my favorite is Miracle Grow.
Miracle Grow,
yeah.
Okay.
So it's a potting mix that's continuously releasing plant food, and it's great for plants, vegetables, fruits, just about everything.
What's the best fruit or vegetable to grow here in New Mexico?
Herbs do very well here,
Herbs?
especially
Okay.
for those of us that don't have a large backyard. It's something that you can grow near a windowsill, in your living room, on your balcony.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. You can grow them in small containers.
Okay, so you recommend this. What are some of the other materials you would say we would need for our yardless garden?
Yeah, absolutely. So this one is great. It's a window box, and we offer a ton of different types of planters.
I love those.
So these wood boxes have drainage holes underneath them.
Okay.
So you'll fill them up with your soil, put whatever types of plants you want in there, and put them in the right type of sunlight.
Oh, okay. So that's not so hard. We can do this. Okay, now let's talk about some of the plants that you have for us here.
So again, herbs do very well in
Okay.
New Mexico. So it's like having a supermarket in your kitchen.
Oh, how nice that would be.
You can grow your own cilantro, basil,
Ooh.
oregano, and they can all grow right on your windowsill, your balcony. It's a great way to bring the outdoors inside.
Yeah, and it's a nice way to have a sense of pride too, I think, when you have people come over and say, oh, these are all homegrown.
This is all fresh,
from
yes.
my garden. Yeah. So, okay, so are there any plants that do better indoors than outdoors?
There are actually. So we have some succulents over here. They require very little maintenance, very little watering.
Really?
Don't have to trim them. And cactus actually do very well indoors as well. It's great for us who have the southwestern type of interior decorating.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now tell me a little bit, which one is this that we're looking at
This
here?
is actually a tomato plant.
Oh,
so
that's my
it comes in a cage, and the tomatoes are trained to grow up the cage. So you can put it in any type of planter you like. We have these new whiskey barrels.
Okay, I love it.
Great for interior decorating, kind of brings a little rustic feel into your home.
Yeah.
And the tomatoes are going to go right up the cage. Well, it's not too tall, something you can grow right on your balcony or your countertop.
So this one you would do inside or outside?
You could do either or. You're going to want to keep it in, you can keep it in bright, indirect sunlight.
Okay. Oh, that's great. And what about temperature-wise?
Temperature, they can grow in room temperature. You'll kind of want to keep them closer to a little bit of a heated area so it gets more of that sun feel.
Wow, okay. Now this is a pretty one. This is a flower plant, right?
Yeah,
that we're
those are
looking here?
pansies. So
Love
you can
pansies.
hang from your balcony.
Okay.
So it's a great way your neighbors walk by, see a fun, fresh yard.
Because I think landscaping makes a huge difference in general, but if you do live in an apartment or a smaller place or a place without a big yard, you can still have that effect.
Exactly.
Of that beauty.
And I mean, plants have been proven to release stress. They purify your home. It's a great idea. Great addition you can bring to your house.
And if you live alone, somebody to talk to, because they do
Exactly.
appreciate conversation from what I understand. Okay, so now the thing I love, I talk to myself a lot, clearly. But here's the thing, you know, when I go to Home Depot, whatever it's for, I have to say, you guys are so helpful. All of you, the guys, the girls, everybody, really helpful, always help guide us, and we appreciate that. And so how can somebody find a Home Depot near them?
So you can actually go onto homedepot.com and join our garden club.
Oh, nice.
It's a great resource, gives you a ton of how-to tricks that are specific to your region, and then gives you the stores that they're located at.
That's fabulous. Thank you so much, Nicole.
Thank
Great
you.
advice. I'm going to take it. I want to grow some tomatoes at home. And coming up next on New Mexico Style, you can find out what's cooking at Santa Fe's Il Piatto restaurant, where you can dine for a deal every day of the week. Don't go away.